Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Terraria. So, as I said in the last episode, I was gonna kind of do a little off-camera work and set up my house just a little bit. And now for the unveiling. It's hideous. It's not even close to done. I need so much more stone. Like a lot more. I didn't even finish the top, like it's made out of wood. But as you can see, I made a couple more places. I have the merchant who's standing on the roof for some reason. Catherine the nurse has just arrived. Yeah, I ran out of stone like real quick. But I can kind of give you a gist of my plan with this. So, this whole bottom layer that I'm standing on across here, this is going to be just a thin layer of lava, right? On both sides, just a thin layer of lava. I made this little tunnel underneath so I can collect loot as it's dropped. So I can just walk along here and collect stuff, don't have to mess with the lava. I made this little overhang for where the door will go, because there's not a door yet. And the overhang is, you know, so I can kind of just grab onto it and jump up. I probably will fall in the lava at some point, but we'll just kind of cross that bridge when we come to it. And then the middle part here, this big room here, is just kind of like just a main hall. I don't have any plans for it, making it pretty or something like that. I don't know. Then this level is just kind of a hallway, just to get through. I may add some pretties in there as well. And then up here and from here onwards is mainly going to be NPC rooms, things like that. And maybe I'll make my own room for the top, with like a safe and stuff in it. And then down at the bottom, underneath this layer, this line here, I will I'll probably put, like, you know, my chests and such. And then down a little bit further, I'll put my my stuff that I grow, all that good stuff. So that's the plan. It's very much a work in progress. This is basically like an alpha. This is like an alpha version of my house. I put these little stairs just because I thought they were different. I mean, I could just literally just, you know, shoot my hook up there or put rope. But I thought it's something different. Why not? Put this little lip here just to remind me that's the end point. So yeah, that's what I got done off camera. Not a whole lot, really. I didn't do anything else. My game did crash for a quick moment. It actually, like right after I finished my recording, and I'm very thankful that it didn't do it while I was recording, but right after I finished my recording, I started laying out the rest of the foundation, and I got about maybe 10% of this done, and the game just crashed. I was like, oh, all right. And when I restarted it, I was really concerned. I was like, oh no, what point, you know, did it autosave? It autosaved right when I used my magic mirror. So, you know, it was probably like maybe 5 minutes back, so it wasn't too bad. So I'm very thankful for that. On today's episode, my plan is to do the Hellevator. I've been putting it off for a long time. I'm really not looking forward to doing it, honestly. It's just a very tiring experience. But I'm basically gonna, like, about this roughly equivalent to this point here and downwards, I'm gonna do my Hellevator. And my plan, I don't know how feasible this is, but this is kind of my plan. Just kind of trying to see what happens as far as that. Is to just run a rope all the way down. That way I don't have to worry about, you know, any situations with me taking falling damage and splatting on like a platform. Because I do want to like have points where I can get off of the Hellevator and, you know, go off in another direction if I have like a mine or something. I don't know how this is going to work as far as, you know what, actually, do I want to do this? It doesn't really matter. I'm overthinking it. What I want to do is, I would like to be able to use this. And this is 3 wide. I wonder if it'll work 3 wide. It looks like it wants to do 2. I'm kind of okay with 2 still, honestly. It's not a big deal to me. Maybe I'll just do 2. I mean, it's a very thin Hellevator. No, I like 3. Why you know do 3? Just do 3. Come on. It's not gonna do 3. I'm gonna have to do this. Okay. Alright, fine. I'll do a little back and forth. This is gonna be a very meticulous episode. I'm actually just not going to use that at all if it's not going to work the way I want it. It's going to be a very meticulous episode. Because it's just going to be lots and lots of mining straight down. So if you want to sit this one out, I don't blame you. I'll try and keep things interesting, maybe have a little conversation about this and that, but it is going to be a very slow-going episode. If I find anything cool along the way, I may venture off from the Hellevator. But my plan is to get this sucker done, or at least pretty far down. I mean, you know, if I hit some lava or something, I'll probably just stop there. But I would like to get a decent amount of progress done here. When I get to a point where I can't see very much, I'll go ahead and use another torch. I'm going to change my hotbar. Basically, I'm just going to do that, because that's all I need. I need more torches, though. Like, a lot. That's not a lot. So I'll probably be... you know what? Before I even do this, let's make sure I am set with torches. I don't want to try and fall and guess when I'm going to hit the bottom. I really don't want to do that. Let's just grab a bunch of gel and a bunch of torches. And I can make more as needed. That should be acceptable for now. Alright. Let's keep going again. I'm also going to have to change my spawn point at some point, because as you can see, it spawns me right where the lava's going to be, and that's going to cause me a bit of issue down the road, so... Alright. We're good. I got a torch there. Okay. Let's continue. Oh, please don't do that. Just stay on the path. I really wish this was 3 wide. Like, it would auto build 3 wide. That would be very convenient. Because I really don't want any lips where I can smack into the sides and stuff. I mean, I plan down the road to have... what is it, a cloud in a bottle? Oh, what is the thing that... No, the cloud in a bottle is double jump. What's the thing that makes you have no fall damage? It's a lucky horseshoe. Is it horseshoe? I think it's horseshoe. I plan to have one of those at some point anyway, but I don't yet. So, just keep going down here. Please stop doing that. That's really annoying. I really wish this was 3 wide. It's kind of obnoxious that it doesn't quite cooperate the way I want it to. Hopefully nothing falls on my head. I mean, that would be a problem. But yeah, this is also part of the reason why I chose a medium world. I figured any bigger and I just have to make a bigger Hellevator, and I just really didn't want to. I'm gonna make this nice and just thin and simple. Get, you know, straight to the point. Maybe I'll prettify the top of it or something, but really the whole purpose of this thing is just to go down. So as long as I can go down, it doesn't really matter to me. Something like that. Keep going. And yeah, this is going to be slow going. And there's going to be these points. There's also a reason why I'm bringing 999. Oh, please stop. Please stop doing that. This is going to be frustrating for me. There's a reason why I brought so much dirt. The dirt is for making, like, the tunnel through, like, these chasms and such. Get out of here. Jump down here. There we go. I forgot I had those climbing gloves. I could actually just use those as well. Oh. I'll take that. Like I said, I'll try and venture off a little bit. Oh, that's a gold chest. Venture off a little bit here and there, but I am going to try and stay focused. I am going to get this gold chest, though, and then back to the elevator after that. I'm also very much okay with getting as much stone as I can possibly get my hands on, because I need a lot to complete my house. It's basically going to be all stone, so... Where it can run super fast. Nice. I love me some Hermes boots. Ooh, angry, too. 3% damage. That's pretty good. Some iron bars, some rope. I like. That's good stuff. Let's take this. Let's take that chandelier as well. What is this? That's interesting looking. I don't even know what this is. Get out of my way, cobwebs. What is this? Statue? Harpy statue. Pot statue. Alright, man. Pot statue. Alright, let's go up here. And continue on our journey. Let's see, I'll try and line this up. And yeah, this is going to be very meticulous work. And I'm very silly about it. But you only have to do it once. You know, it's one of those things where once it's done, it's done. I don't really care if I put that block there. It's no big deal. Once it's done, and then you can move on to more interesting and more important things. So I'll go ahead and go down with that and continue on our merry way. I'm always stone block. This is gonna be just hell on my wrist. I can feel it. It's already starting to mildly cramp up. So yeah, this is gonna be a long elevator, I feel. I don't want to look at the map yet. I also need to put down some torches. Every so often I need a torch. Like one here as well. But I am quite thankful that I didn't decide to do a larger map. I'm pretty sure a larger map equals more depth as well. I mean, I could be wrong with that, but it would make sense. I'm pretty sure it just gets bigger. The map is just bigger in like all directions, all around. Alright, keep going. I'm okay with finding these like tunnel, or these like caves, because it just makes my job easier. It's less mining. So, I'm okay with this. Going. I know it's kind of like silly that I chose to do something a little more interesting, like building off camera, and then do this on camera. I know, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But the whole reason why I'll do most of the building on camera from here on. The only reason why I did off camera on that one was one, episode time, but the primary thing too was that I wanted to kind of think about it, and I wanted to measure out like distance and stuff, and I just thought that would be kind of like not interesting at all. Not even the least. Like this isn't either, but at least this is kind of progress of some description. All right, keep going down. God, there we go. It's changing music here as well. I turned the music and the ambience and everything kind of up a little bit. I still want to make sure that that my voice is prominent in the recording, but at the same time, you know, being able to hear those little noises that I hear and stuff, that's kind of also important. Plus the music. This game does have pretty interesting music. I really like the rain music, and a lot of you probably know what I'm talking about. I love the rain music. I don't know why, it's really good to me. Alright, taking a little water with me. That's gonna be the other part, water. That's just gonna make things just all sorts of fun. And keep going. But yeah, the water that plays during rain is just good stuff. Quite a fan of that. It looks like we've hit another small little cave. I'm kind of interested in looking at the map, but at the same time, it's like the counting down the days till Christmas or something, you know, or some other holiday. It's just gonna make it feel like it takes longer if I keep. It's like watching the clock, you know. It's just gonna take longer if I keep looking at the map over and over and over. But I definitely think we've been making some decent speed, decent progress. I'm very content to find ores like Nope. Choo-choo worm. Come on. There you are. Yep. As if on cue. He's very consistent with his bugging me right at the beginning of the episode. Alright, let's keep going here. Alright, where... No, I do want to look. Where are we now? You know, that's not too bad. We're about like a quarter of the way. That's not too bad. This may be it. I may, you know, I'll do a lot of it in this episode. And then maybe I'll finish it off camera. So the plan with the Hellevator is that anytime I hit a point where there's like an interesting turn-off into a cave or something, I'll make a little entrance with a door or something, and that'll be like a, you know, a stop on the Hellevator. That's my plan. Come on. Oh. Ah. Come on. There we go. I had a real hard time with that for some reason. Tungsten. I'll take it. Sipping my coffee. Somehow behind me. I got like an L-shaped desk. And I keep, for some reason, in between recordings, putting my coffee on the other side of my desk, and it's behind me, kind of. It's off to, like, the side / behind. Okay, let's block this off. I actually didn't get a sip of my coffee there. Completely lied. I was in the middle of so busy talking about my desk. Now I will get a sip of my coffee. So coffee. One of my drinks of choice, for sure. I like my Coca-Cola. I like my my Mountain Dew. I drink like a lot of bad stuff. I mean, I love, you know, a lot of different fluids. I'm not a big fan of water. I mean, water's important. I think, you know, I'm definitely not going to tell people that you shouldn't drink water. It's kind of an important fluid to put in your body, but I've just never been a big fan of water. To me, it's just too bland, too boring. I don't like the taste of it. But yeah, coffee is one of my big ones. Love me some coffee. And some people drink it black. I can't do black coffee. Never really been able to do black coffee. It's just, for me, I like the flavor of good coffee, but I do like to sweeten it up a little bit. Just a little bit creamer, you know, to give it a little sweetness to it. It's not, you know, it's not everybody's thing. Oh shit. Whoa, I landed in water. Good thing. Alright, let's get up here. There we go. I'm remembering how to use this thing again. Yeah, like I was saying about the coffee. Some people aren't a big fan of creamer. They think it's too sweet. They think it kind of alters the flavor of coffee. And I'll definitely admit it. Coffee has a very distinct and good flavor. Well, depending on what kind of coffee you get. But I can't do it. It's like drinking tea without sugar. Can't do that either. I gotta have some sweetness to it. It doesn't have to be super crazy sweet or anything. But you know, enough to give it some flavor. All right, keep going with this. And anybody who's ever gone down a Hellevator, which I assume is pretty much everybody who's ever played Terraria, has made them, you know, the same mistake of having like little lips and stuff on the little lip edges on the elevator, and then like smacking your body into it halfway down. And this is why I'm doing this. The whole point of this is so that I don't have to worry about deviating left or right or any accidental deviations off a straight line. I want it to be as, you know, perfectly straight, basically. So to do that, I make those little like dirt tunnels. And you know, those dirt tunnels, like for instance right here, I'll put a door, you know, something like that. And a couple of platforms, and that'll give me like a you know, an exit into this cavern, this specific cavern, which is useful down the road after when you beat the bosses, when you beat the wall of flesh. What is that mode? Is it hard mode when you go after that? Maybe I was talking about something else before. What I meant is yeah, you know what? In the last episode I said I don't want to do hard mode. What I meant is I don't want to do hardcore. The like super tough version. I mean, I obviously want to do hard mode. So I may have misinterpreted what I said there. Alright, get this water out of here. Alright. Still doing fine on the water. Not having to worry too much about it. If I end up going through a lake or something, then I'll just have to make little, like, breathing pockets as I go. Oh my god, don't fall. That was a big fall. Okay, get up here. Come on, there we go. Whatever. I don't mind if it's as long as it's straight on the inside, I don't mind if I accidentally place some extra blocks on the outside. My wrist, by the way, is it's quite painful right now. It is not having a fun time. I mean, need to take a break from recording after this. I've recorded the last what? This will be the 4th episode I've recorded in a row right now. So it's probably about time for a break. Especially with Terraria, all these tiny blocks and very meticulous movements and such. I need to fix this as well. That'll be a problem at some point. But yeah, with all these meticulous little blocks and stuff, it can get very rough on the old wrist. Okay, that's fine. Let's keep going. Oops, broke the block. Onwards, onwards. Glory. All right, how are we doing? We're getting there. Like I said, this is gonna be a very This episode is all about patience. That's the lesson for today is patience. Putting these down. You know what? I'm gonna shoot you. Get out of here, jellyfish. Get out of here, mother slime. Get out of here, bat. Yeah. Pace off, little piranha. Gotcha. Something's blooping. Whoa. Where'd you come from? I didn't even see you. Get out of here. You're like really getting on my nerves. I'm busy. I'm like super busy right now. Go away. Take that soap. But yeah, super busy. Go away. I must continue on my quest. There we go. Let's get rid of that. And continue. Yeah, I'm looking over at the clock on my recording software, and it's probably looking like I won't be finishing this in one episode. So I'll save you the trouble of watching me continue this on the next episode. It'll be done by then, or at least it'll be to a point where I can't really progress any further. Lava and other such obstacles. There we go. And this side as well. All right. Doing good. Doing good. I think as far as progress in this series, I'm not doing too bad. I mean, I said in a prior series on Don't Starve that I'm no like speedrunner by any stretch. That's not my style. You know, I'll do. You know, I can see the interest in it. You know, and trying to, you know, beat a game and then trying to beat it faster and faster and just get better times and, you know, maybe compete against other people with that. But it's just never been my thing. I'm more of a kind of a slow going, you know, I'm more into the enjoyment of the experience, not so much the mastering the experience. It's fun to master games and, you know, there are a couple of games that I have a lot of time in, at least by my standards. Like, what's a good example? I think EU4, Europa Universalis 4, I must have like 400 or 500 hours in that, which is pretty good for me. And, but am I any master at that game? No, not by any stretch. I haven't actually played it in quite some time. They came out with a couple of DLCs and I you know, to be completely honest, couldn't afford them. So I'm actually a little bit behind on DLCs, and that's why I haven't bothered thinking about recording that one, is that I don't have the newest DLC. So, you know, it's kind of like, well, you know, I could show up to what I have. I think I have up to Common Sense or something. I'm missing like 2 or 3 DLC. So, kind of behind on that whole front. Let's grab on here. But that is a great game. I'm definitely into that kind of stuff. Those kinds of games are right up my alley. Will I master them? No, probably not. Am I decent at them? Yeah, I'm pretty good at them. I'm not terrible. But there we go. But I wouldn't claim to be have any kind of mastery to the game. There we go. And our first giant body of water. Oh boy. Good times. My wrist, by the way, it's on fire. It's really like, ow. I'm actually gonna take a moment here and pop my wrist. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, back to this. Yeah, it's those tiny little movements. For some reason, it tightens up my forearm quite a bit. kind of get my drift. And it's just hell on the wrist. Trying to make these tiny little movements. Kind of goes with the territory, though. Like I said, it's little bricks, very meticulous placement. It's kind of a thing. I may have to throw down a You know what? I don't actually have one. Do I? Let's go up here real quick. Let's see. Do I have glow sticks on me? I do. Oh yeah, I killed the jellyfish. I'm gonna toss a glow stick down. There we go. That way I can continue on and see what the heck's going on. And then I'll jump back up and put a torch as the water comes down here with me. Oh, watcher. Thankfully, I already have a hook shot. I mean, as far as like useful items that like kind of help the early game, I'm doing pretty decent. I got a hook shot, you know, or a hook or whatever it's called, and I got a magic mirror. I mean, I got really useful items for those specific things. Early game is a lot. Trying to kind of get around the world is really a pain in the butt in the early game, and having those kinds of items really helps. Like for instance, if I didn't have a magic mirror but I have a hook, I could just try and hook shot all the way up. Oh, I'm drowning. Head up. Oh my goodness, come on. Don't even. Okay, let's take a moment there. Yeah, but if I didn't have the magic mirror, I could just hook shot my way up the Hellevator, which would be very, very meticulous, but it could work. Alright, we got some of it out. That's good. Let's go ahead and get that out of there. That's some of the water removed. Very useful. And if I didn't have the hook shot, but I have the mirror, well, I could just mirror back and then, you know, work from there. But having them both early game is quite useful. There we go. I do see that tungsten, and I'll probably go for it, but I'm trying to stay focused. Trying to ignore my wrist and continue talking. So that sitting here in complete silence, that just doesn't sound like very interesting. I also got some hiccups too. Alright, let's see. That's probably a good spot for that. It also kind of marks where that is. You know what? I will actually go off track and get that demonite. Also, let that out. Very useful. And then afterwards, I can close this up. That way I don't bring the water with me by accident. So grab this demonite. I'm okay with this, and for this I'll actually use this because it's quite useful for going sideways and for going down on, I guess, two tiles. It works great, but I do like having the 3 tiles. and you're gonna think it's kind of silly for the reason why, but the reason why I like making them 3 tiles wide or even 5, some kind of odd number, is because the rope is center. That's the only reason why. The rope is centered in the elevator. I do like using a rope. It's like it basically becomes like almost a legit elevator at that point when you do that. All right, and continue. All right, what's the progress look like here? You know what? That's pretty solid. I say we're more than half. That's pretty good. I'm pleased. Oh. Yeah, my wrist is not working anymore. It's having a rough time of it. Nope. Oh. Get out of here, bat. Got enough going on. Those yo-yos are quite useful for that. For getting like around a corner. So I hope everybody's liking the series so far. I hope it's entertaining. Hope it's enjoyable. This is probably not one of those episodes, I would assume. But you know, it's kind of just comes with the territory. It's something that has to be done in this game. I really do feel like I don't see there being much other way to progress without making a Hellevator. I mean, you can just kind of snake through tunnels as you progress through them, but it's gonna take a long time to get back down there if you die, and if you need to go back down at a later point, it's gonna make things harder. Oh no! Oh god! Oh, I almost died. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, that was close. That made my heart stop. Not literally, because I would be, like, dead face first in the keyboard, but, you know. This is a big, big cavern. Just out of nowhere. Alright, don't die. Please. Oh, yeah, you trying that crap again. You already did that once. Trying to drop a boulder on my head. Rude. Been there. Been there, done that. No thank you. Oh god, it's so dark. There we go. Let's hop up here. Put another torch like here-ish. Okay. And continue. Come on. No, stop! I'm a strict time schedule here. There we go. Oh, don't fall. The world's against me. It's the choo-choos again. There we go. Oh, choo-choo. You can't go one episode without showing your face, can you? Not a one. Hey guys, it's me, here I am. Oh wow, 2 choo-choos. What is blasphemy? It's madness. Madness. I've never heard of such things. Ah. No, pets. Die. Oh, don't kill me. Skeleton. Skeleton. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Jeez, man, everything. Everything's trying to kill me. Not doing me any favors, not helping. Not even the slightest. There we go. Oh. This is a hell of a elevator. Just keeps on going. Oh, stay out of my way. Stay out of my way. There we go. Put down a torch. Hey! That's cool. I also defeated my 50th cave bat. That's also cool. Oh yeah, I got an achievement. I found out, and this is probably people probably already know this, but Undead Viking. I must be by the snow? I haven't seen a snow biome this whole game. Anyway, as I was saying, I got an achievement. I found out, through just accident basically, that you can equip the hook shot, or the hook, and it actually has an inventory slot, and I think I remembered that, but actually just flat out forgot too. Like, I remember using it at one point, and I got an achievement for it, for putting it on. Oh yeah, I found the Hermes boots too, I forgot about that. 2 gold! Wow, that's pretty sweet. Alright, what kind of crap in here do I not need? I mean, this is all kind of useful. I'm gonna drop the shurikens. I like the cobweb. The lens is cool. The weeping angel. Amethyst. I don't really need more amethyst. Do it all. Healing potions. I do want the healing potions. There we go. Oh, do it all. What else is in here? Anything else? What is that, a piano? I want the piano. That's cool. Space. Space issue. Acorns. Brown pressure plate. Go away. Alright. And up. Keep going with this. Bat, don't even start with me. So before I had only found 1 gold chest, and now I've found 3. So I must have just like snaked around them. Undead miner. Ooh, wait, he dropped something. He dropped something important. I know he does. I'm almost certain of it. I don't know if it's a 100% chance though. What is this? Oh, he dropped bombs. I want to keep the seeds. Seeds are useful. Stars are obviously important. I don't need that copper axe. I thought he dropped like a miner helmet. He probably does. I just didn't get lucky. Alright, I don't care about the door. Just gonna destroy this person's house. Let us continue. Come on, there we go. Oh man, my wrist. You guys, my wrist. It is very, very displeased. Is that a strange plant underwater, underground? I didn't even know they could be underground. It is. I want that too. Ah! Problems! Crap. Go away, mushrooms. I'll have plenty of you at some other point. Oh. I'm gonna do that. And you know what? My wrist is freaking dead. It's so dead right now. Ow. I'm gonna move around. There we go. Okay. Plus my inventory's full, so now is as good a time as any. Let's quick stack on these. There's a quick stack all, isn't there? Yeah, quick stack to nearby chests. That's useful. We'll put away some of this other stuff. Put away this strange plant. This will all get cleaned up at a later date, but for now it's not too important to me. I'll equip these. I'll put those in there to sell. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. I'll finish the Hellevator off camera. I apologize. It's probably been a bit of a slower episode, but it's one of those things that kind of just needs to be done. And I don't want to cut you guys out of a lot of the stuff that's happening. You know, suffer with me. So, but anyway, that's the end of this episode. Next episode, the Hellevator should be done, and we'll do something a little more interesting, a little more exploring. I'm gonna also look up how to make an Eye of Cthulhu again, and I may do that. I think it's something to do with lenses and some other stuff. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Again, sorry about it being kind of slow-paced, but I look forward to you being in the next episode. And I have been Chaotic Order, and I will see you next time.